What's going on? We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Both links in the description. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And yeah, I believe that Jermell Charlo should go back to Ronnie Shields. You know, the style that Derrick James got him fighting in is, like the style Earl fight in, but Earl is more comfortable in it because Earl has, really formed that rapport with Derrick James, and that's his identity. But I don't think Jermell Charlo is an aggressive boxer, puncher. He can punch, but he looks so tight, so wound up, loading up on every shot, not varying his shots no more. And when he was with Ronnie Shields, he was a better boxer. He wasn't the aggressive fighter that he is, but I think he needs to go back to being a boxer, and him and Ronnie Shields can work on, mixing the boxing skills in with aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? With Derrick James, it just seemed like he not getting to Jermell Charlo like that. He said, man, you loading up on your shots, man. Let your shots flow. He been saying that shit for 2 fights now, man. And if they had 2 training camps and Jermell Charlo is still wound up, still tight, and still loading up and telegraphing his shots and loading up on them shots, man, I mean, Derrick James obviously not getting into him. It may just be a case where, Jermell just not listening to him. I think it's best for him to make up with Ronnie Shields, get back to boxing, sticking and moving, and him and Ronnie Shields can work on him being more aggressive. He can build on what Derrick James kind of set the groundwork on and learn how to cut the ring off, close the distance, and implement the sticking and moving, man. But he's a better sticker and mover. He a better defensive counterpuncher fighter, and I think he need to get back to those basics, and I think Ronnie Shields can get him back to that. Derrick James is an aggressive coach, comes straight forward, and the way they hit the pass, the way they train is the way Charlo fight. But Charlo is loading up on his shots. He don't let his shots flow like Errol Spence. He don't go to the body like Errol Spence. A lot of things that Earl do well in that style that make that style work for Earl, Jermell Charlo don't do it. He don't go to the body enough. He don't, utilize his jab enough. He loading up on shots. And, at the end of the day, with Ronnie Shields, it was a beautiful thing. Him boxing and moving, sticking and movement. And I understand him and Ronnie Shields had a disconnected argument, but they could work on the aggressiveness. You know what I'm saying? They could work on him coming forward and being more aggressive in his approach. That's definitely something they easily can work on, man. You know what I'm saying? And he need to go back to Houston and train with his brother, train with Lara, and get back to his roots. Those are his roots. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is, a boxer puncher, a mover, a counter puncher, a good defensive fighter. He need to get back to that, because that aggressive Earl Spence type of aggressive style, that ain't him. He don't utilize his jab enough out of that style. He don't go to the body enough out of that style. And then again, he don't cut the ring off or close the distance well enough for that style. So I don't think that's a good match for him. I think the best match is to go back to Ronnie Shields. You know what I'm saying? Learn to be the boxer he can be. And he was, and just add some aggression to it. And I think Ronnie Shields is the guy for that job, man. But he's probably gonna stick with Derrick James, and I ain't mad at him, but it ain't working. You coming out there wound up tight, loading up on your shots, thinking you this big Mike Tyson type of puncher, and you not. You know what I'm saying? You hit Harrison with some good shots last night, but if he's just so tight and wound up that he telegraphing the shots and he not able to follow him up. He smothering his work. He allowing Harrison to time up, and he allowing Harrison jab to get off. When you tight, if Harrison would have double, triple that jab up and threw that right hand some more, I think Harrison had an opportunity to get him out of there. And same thing for Jermell. Jermell would have came out there, made Harrison the aggressor, boxing, moving, counterpunch last night. He would have clearly won a decision last night. But he chose to come out there and beat a bull, and the Matador tamed the bull last night. And that's exactly what happened. So, and another thing, when you inactive, that's what happened. You can't get in the groove. And the Charlo twins been fairly inactive. One of the points I didn't bring up, but hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget, we on Facebook and Twitter. Also, we got a Facebook group as well. Also, you can reach out to me in an email, or you can DM me on social media. If you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's there as well. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Happy holidays. Everybody be safe. Don't drink and drive. Stop at stop signs and red lights. These dudes crazy around here. Out in this world driving. So, stay blessed, man. Everybody bless up. Enjoy the holidays. Don't drink too much, But y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.